What's going on and welcome back to the channel. Today we are checking out a light from Zhiyun. It is the Cinepeer CX100. Hey, I'm Josh Haynes. I'm a freelance filmmaker and I bring out videos that help you grow as creators. If you're new here, consider subscribing. Disclaimer before we get too far in this video, Zhiyun did send me this product to review. They asked me to review it, they send it out. That does not mean I'm getting paid by them. I'm not sponsored by them. They're not swaying my opinion one way or the other. This video does have a sponsor and that is Motion Array. We'll get to them here later in the video. Now with all that aside, let's talk about what comes with the Cinepeer CX100 if you pick this up. The CX100 is a cost-efficient video light. The compact design is going to come with the light itself. It is also going to come with a light bowl that attaches to it. That's like a reflector bowl. It is very small. It's kind of this cute little light. You're also going to get a diffusion, soft rubbery material that goes on the front. And then you're going to get a USB-C charging cable. Now the light does have a 1/4-20 on the bottom, so you could attach this to something else. I always tear apart the box that this comes in just to make sure I'm not missing anything. I do feel like it should be coming with some tripod feet to maybe just give you something to go with, even just a baby little tripod stand. Maybe it does come with, and mine didn't have that. Maybe mine's a pre-production, I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. I do know they have a softbox that you can pick up that will attach to this. This is not just your standard Bowens mount. This is the tiniest little mount I have ever seen. That thing is teeny, 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 tiny. Like I said, there's other things you can pick up with this light, but what I got sent to me is this: the light reflector, the soft light kind of cover, and then the charger, and that's pretty much it. Let's move along to specs, because again, this is a video light. You want to know what you're getting if you pick this up. This light is packing a 100-watt output punch. It has got a lumens of 3,881 lux without the reflector. Now, if you have the reflector attached to it, it is giving you 21,100 lux. So it's jumping a lot. Again, that's because of the design of these reflectors. All the lights that I have used, and even that come with a reflector bowl, it's going to emphasize it way stronger with that bowl on it. It is dimmable and it is by color. There are two dials on the side of the light. One of them is the color temperature at the top, and the one on the bottom is the power outage that it's coming. It says 0 to 100%, and then you are doing a color temperature of 2700 Kelvin all the way to 6500 Kelvin. Color Kelvin seemed about accurate when I was playing around with it. I'm not doing like light meters and stuff, so I'm not testing it super scientifically. I will say one of my complaints is the light, the 0-ish, you're not getting like 1 or 2%. You're kind of getting that 10%, like it slaps on. You're either that light is starting at 10% and then ramps up, and it does ramp up and pack a punch. Let me tell you, I did some test shots with my truck out in the driveway. I had my wife get in. I did it with and without the light, and you can see it really does make a difference. My complaint with it not getting down to that 1 or 2% is I kind of had to turn the light a little bit away from her, so it would just kind of bounce off of the environment in there, as I would have preferred to aim it more direct at her, but it was just too much. Even at 10%, it was way too powerful. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but for me, I found it a little bit annoying that I wasn't able to get to that like 5%, 1%. That's just what I prefer to have. Battery life. This thing is going to give you 30 minutes at 100% brightness. Now, I did not use this thing at 100% brightness other than just testing it out because it is so bright. This little light packs a serious punch. You can plug this in and charge it. It's got USB-C on the bottom, as well as you can have a power bank attached to it to make your runtime even longer if that's what you're wanting to do. It does have heatsink and a cooling fan built into it. I did not hear it. I did not even notice it when I used it, even at 100% brightness. I would still be cautious with any lights if you ever put them very close to your microphone, as it might mess up a shot, especially if you have not tested it. But again, I didn't have any problems with that, and it is nice that it's not going to overheat. Now, before we go any further, let's talk about the sponsor of this video, and that is Motion Array. I have been using Motion Array for many years now, and I'm always impressed by the stuff on their website. How easy it is to jump on there, download something, and add it to a video and make it look that much better, saving so much time. We've all been there where we've created something from scratch, and it is very time consuming. All the graphics that I've used in this video were provided and downloaded and used from Motion Array. I just went on their website, I searched up what I needed, the style I wanted to fit for this video, downloaded it, added it into my editor, which for me, DaVinci Resolve. I tweaked the things that I needed, customized them, added it to the video. Boom, this video's done. Moving on to the next project. Trust me, if you have not checked out Motion Array, it is a game changer. I will have a link in the description. Check them out. Use that link and you'll get $50 off when you sign up for an annual subscription. Thank you so much, Motion Array, for sponsoring this video, and other creators just like me. You won't regret it. Let's talk about my real world experience as well as the pros and cons. Now, I've kind of mentioned some pros and cons throughout this video, but let's kind of dive more into that. Real world testing and my experience was great. I had no problem with it. I love the size of this light. I love that it's just so portable, it can go with you. It definitely has got that great fan and heat sink, so it didn't get hot in the hand. And I love that it's got that 1/4-20 on the bottom of it, so you can rig this up in multiple different ways. It had really good color accuracy. And again, one of my complaints about it was that the battery life wasn't very long. The fact that they fixed that and gave you the pass through so you can keep it charged as you're going is kind of fixing a problem. They're leaning into it, knowing, hey, to give you something this powerful and this small of a package, we're gonna have to figure some workarounds, and I like that they did that. Now, some of the things I don't like about it. I don't like that there's not a screen on it so I can see for sure what my color temperature or brightness is. That's just one of the things that I prefer every portable little light to have. Speaking of not knowing what percentage you're at, I do not like that there was that like 10% drop off to nothing. It either was not on or bam, that thing is on and just a little bright. Again, I don't know if that's a pro or a con, whether you want it to be that bright. I just am kind of putting in the cons because I prefer it to be a little softer when I want it to be soft. Again, it comes down to you. Do not buy something you don't need. You know, if you're clicked on this video, it's obviously something you're looking into as another portable little light that's gonna pack a punch. I would definitely consider checking this one out if you're in the market for something like this. That's it for me today, guys. Thanks so much for the sponsor of this video, Motion Array. Thanks so much to Zhiyun for sending this out. You're amazing. I'm the Iron Giant. I'll see you all next time. Peace.